to you by Great Canadian Fight Show. Welcome back, fight fans. This week we are looking at UFC Fight Night, Blaydes versus Daukaus, a heavyweight bout which with potential title implications. Here are our picks for this card, starting with the opening fight on the night, lightweight bout between Mark Diakese versus Vyacheslav Borshev. Kyle Allen, since you've absolutely kicked my ass in the last few fight nights, I'm going to let you have the first talk.
Yes, interesting fight. I don't know too much about Borshev, so I'm interested to see how he does. But Mark Diakese has been around for a while, and he's looked good in a lot. I think his last fight he had a knockout, so I'm going to go with Mark Diakese in this one.
Kyle goes with Mark Diakese, clearly skewed and seduced by the hair, but I will not be seduced by the hair. I will be seduced by talent. And I'm going with Vyacheslav Borshev via second round KO. That's my pick for that one. Next fight on the card, we've got a heavyweight scrap. The returning Ilir Latifi going up against Alexei Oleinik. For this one, folks, I'm going with Ilir Latifi to win. Again, always impressed by how consistent Latifi looks in all his fights and how composed he looks. I do think Alexei Oleinik is looking like he's a little bit over the hill. And this could be the last few times, if not the last time we see him in a UFC octagon. So I'm going with Ilir Latifi to win this one.
I'm going to oppose you on this one. I'm going to go with Alexei Oleinik. Got to like that juicy record of 59-16. He's been in there for a hot minute, but his submission skills are really, really good. So I think he gets Latifi down in this fight and gets him in a second round submission.
Love that pick. Okay. Next, we've got a flyweight bout with definite title implications. Once these flyweights, once Figueiredo and Moreno duke it out for the fourth time, the winner of this one definitely has a claim for the throne. We've got number 2, Askar Askarov, going up against number 6, Kai Kara-France. Askarov coming in as a huge minus 350 favorite. Kyle Allen, who do you have in this one?
I got to go with Askarov. I really want to pick Kai Kara-France. I think he can do it, but I think Askarov is going to be the truth in the flyweight division, and he's going to pose a lot of trouble for even Figueiredo or Moreno. After this should seal him a title fight once Moreno and Figueiredo duke it out. So I'm going to go with Askarov. I think he's the real deal.
Kyle thinks Kai Kara-France can do it. I know Kai Kara-France can do it. I'm going with Kai Kara-France. Don't blink. That's the nickname that we have for him, and I think he goes back to that. I see an early finish. I think it's his time. I'm going with Kai Kara-France. He looked too good in his last fight, Kyle. Next one, we've got a welterweight bout. Bryan Barberena, the returning Bryan Barberena, going up against the veteran Matt Brown, a regular of the Joe Rogan show. If you haven't seen that one, folks, a tremendous episode. Kyle, who you got in this welterweight matchup? Do we have Matt Brown or do we have Mr. Barberena?
Hard to go against Matt Brown, the immortal one. He's been around the block a while, retired, came back. I just think he's a great fighter. I love his old fights, and that's why I'm going to pick him. I think he can still get it done, even though he's possibly a little over the hill. His last fight, he had a really good performance, so I think he gets it done and keeps on his little winning streak here.
I mean, hey, this is a pick 'em, folks. Can't go wrong with any of these picks. I'm going to go with Bryan Barberena, though. Again, I think he looked solid in his last few fights, and I think he gets the better of Matt Brown on Saturday night, just off the fact that I believe this is the last time we'll be seeing Matt Brown in the octagon. So I'm going Bryan Barberena. Co-main event, women's flyweight, 2 ranked women's fighters. We got a good one here, folks. Joanne Wood, number 7, going up against Alexa Grosso at number 9. Kyle Allen, I'll let you have first pick for this one too. Who you got?
This one's a pick 'em for me too, but I'm going to go with the former Joanna Calderwood. People didn't know she married a man with the last name Wood, so she dropped the Calder. It's kind of funny. So I'm going to go with Joanne Wood on this one.
I'm going with Joanne Wood too. I mean, hey, you had you cracking up with that story, so I can't argue with that one. I think that she gets the better of Alexa Grosso on Saturday night and gets the win. I'm going to say via decision, unanimous decision win for Joanne Wood. We now move into the main event again in heavyweights. We've got number 4 Curtis Blaydes versus Chris Daukaus coming off of the loss to Lewis. So you can't hurt him coming off the guy who's definitely up there and with one of the greats in the heavyweight division. Blaydes, Daukaus, Kyle, who is your pick for this week's main event?
Yeah, the battle of the previously knocked out by Derek Lewis club. So tough one in this one. They're both good fighters, but I'm going to go with Curtis Blaydes on this one. I think he's going to wrestle him for 3 rounds, and I think he's going to squeak out the decision over Chris Daukaus, sorry.
I mean, if it's anybody but Gunn or Stipe or Ngannou, I mean, Blaydes wins, doesn't he?
I think so. He's just, he just needs to get over that hill of getting past that top level competition. But I think he has some of the skills to like potentially become a champion. It's just he can't seem to get over the hump of those very top level guys.
Totally agreed, and I do think that he fails to get over this hump again, Kyle. I'm going with Chris Daukaus, and I'm going to have it be by decision. I don't think this is going to be the most entertainment fight, but I do think Daukaus gets it out. I mean, hey, look, he got caught by Derek Lewis. I did think he looked great in that fight going up to that point. So I'm going Chris Daukaus to win via decision on Saturday night. That's it for our quick picks, folks. Make sure you tune in again Saturday night, 5 p.m. Eastern. We've got Blaydes versus Daukaus reporting live from Nationwide Arena in Columbus. As usual, one half your co-host, I'm Alex. This is the brilliant Kyle, and we are signing off. We'll see you on our regular times on the Great Canadian Fight Show. Thank you very much.